Okay, so this is my third take of doing this, and I'm just going to keep it going until it goes through. Today's topic is bossing up, and I'm not going to say too much because the more I say, the more the chances that it's not going to post. But I will say that today is the full moon in Capricorn, which deals with authority. And you need to look at what has authority in your life, whether it's fitting you or not. If not, get rid of it, because you are your ultimate authority. Especially if you're an adult, then it is your sovereign duty, your responsibility to speak up against things that are not in balance with the laws of Ma'at. So if you are a people pleaser, stop that shit and boss up. Boss up. It's time for us to do that for the sake of all of our family, all of our community, all of our world. Every one of us that's been passive and smiling when we're not happy with things in our families, in our relationships. Get rid of those relationships that don't honor you as a boss, that don't respect you, standing in your values and belief system. Anything that doesn't agree, it's time to cut that out. Because if you don't, you're feeding a monster that will swallow you up in the end. And I can speak personally about that, which I will another time. But what I will say is that you will regret it. Okay? I hope that the person that needs to hear this hears this. It's time to set that boundary. It's time to leave that person. It's time to unfriend some folks so you don't even hear their negativity and disrespect anymore. So you're not exposed to it. Okay? And when it's necessary to boss up and express yourself and actually look in the person's eye and say, no, I'm not doing that, then you need to do that. Okay, because no one else can save you from yourself. No one else can come fight for you unless you can fight for yourself. And I'm not talking about conflictual. I'm talking about addressing things in balance and dealing with them until there's a solution, until it's in balance, until it's in line with the laws of Ma'at. It has to be harmonious. It has to be in balance. It has to be about reciprocity. No longer is martyrdom a cute thing, okay? We're in a new age, into the Aquarius. No more the Piscean, just lay yourself on the cross and allow whatever for everyone else. No, that doesn't benefit everyone else. It is our job to speak up, speak truth to power for ourselves, for our children, for our families. Even if you have to speak up and stand up for yourself against your children, against your family. Because only God should be your authority. If you know in your heart that something is not good, do not feed the monster or it will swallow you. Okay, so I'm about to go to the sacred waters of the cenote today to do my prayers, to give thanks for the lessons that I've received, and to release all the things that are no longer serving me. I had my crossroad today with my landlord over an issue that in the past I would have just dealt with and not said anything. But I know that it's not in line with how much money I pay. And the thing is that I don't like to be bothered. I don't like to have conversations because that's a waste of my time. So I'll put it off. But then I was like, no. Spirit was like, no. You must address this issue to put things in balance. And I did. And as landlords do, sometimes they can be defensive because they think that you're trying to take money out of their hand if you have an issue, right? So we went on that tightrope, and I made it perfectly clear I'm not open to going down that road. The only thing as a customer that I'm open to is the issue being fixed and for me to be respected. Anything else? I'm not open to hearing anything else because I've already paid the money for the month. You understand? So, in the end, it ended up very well. I spoke my truth. I had to raise my voice for a moment because people will try you if you're a very beautiful, nice woman. People will tend to try to see if they can just walk all over you and take your money. No, that's not happening. In the end, I'm very thankful because we did come to an agreement after the little nasty exchange, and I had to give some get back. Then she came back with gifts. In fact, natural basil and oregano, which for me is such a gift. Perfect for the full moon. So I'm very thankful. I told her that, and her husband, but her, because women take it more personally as far as the way she responded. Emotionally, in the end, she thought about how much money they're collecting from me. It was like, wow, maybe I don't want to challenge that, I'm sure. And she's a nice woman. So I'm very thankful for the gift and that we were able to deal with the issue. But I know that my old personality would have allowed it to go on, would not have said anything, not been conflictual. If it got really, really crazy, when I did say something, I would have done it from weakness. I would have been imbalanced in how I presented it. I would have ended up probably being kicked out or something because it would have just been wrong. But I used the oracles like I always do. The oracles helped me every step of the way, every message that I sent. I was conscious of what I was dealing with, and that is the value of the oracles. I always counsel Spirit, God, the Most High, whenever I have any serious issue with people, because I really want to honor them and respect them for the lessons that they're bringing me, and not be a victim. I'm not a victim. So everything that's given to me, I know, is for my higher good. As long as I deal with it properly, I can grow. And so that's what happened. And now I'm going to be going to the cenote. I'm going to be doing my prayers, having my baptism in the sacred waters, collecting some water, and just swimming and enjoying all day to really honor the creation, which is what we all should do. Like, we should really spend time being happy and successful. I'm happy and successful. I'm happy and successful in my life, and I give thanks for that today. There are challenges in the world. There are challenges overall, but that's life. But I have so much beauty and abundance in my life that is what I'm going to be focused on. Okay? So I hope you all have a very blessed full moon in Capricorn, and you too can meditate on what is the authority in your life. And if you are a people pleaser, throw that shit out and boss up. The world needs lovers and nurturers to boss up and speak our truth that it's not okay for these narcissists to be running the world. Empaths matter too. We care about the world. We are the lovers, and we need to be respected as such by everyone. Our children, our mates, our families, and society overall. We have to demand our respect. Ashe, ashe. Peace. Have a good one.